Hi everyone, and welcome back to another session of the word Simplified. I know it's been a while. Our topic today is going to be follow Christ closely. I don't know if you've ever had to drive somewhere before and you had no idea of where you was going. So maybe you had to follow or drive behind someone that knew the way to go. And sometimes when you're driving, especially if the person ahead of you is driving fast, you gotta drive fast as well to keep up to the speed of that person. And at times you have to make sure there's not much, there's not that much cars that's coming in between, so that your eyes remains on the person you're following. Bible says, looking at Jesus, right, the author and the finisher of our faith. And so if we're going to follow Christ, it's not just enough to follow. We have to follow him closely. When you look at the example of Peter in Matthew chapter 26, verse 58, this was when Jesus was arrested and he was going before the high priest. And Peter was scared. I mean, who wouldn't be scared, right? And so the Bible makes us to note in that verse that he followed Christ at a distance. And so there's some danger in following at a distance, especially when we know that Jesus is the way, the truth, and the light, So if he is the way, and the scriptures also makes us to know that, for I know the plans that I have for you. And so he is the way. So if we're going somewhere that we have no clue where we are going, and we're relying on him and not necessarily our own thoughts and our own imaginations, we have to keep up, right, and follow him closely. Now realize the plan of the devil is to make sure that you're following at a distance. And so oftentimes, imagine driving behind that person again on the highway, and you get this like 18-wheeler that just come out of nowhere and cuts you off. So at times, maybe an example of that 18-wheeler could be a problem that just came out of nowhere. Issues of life that causes your speed. Maybe before you was praying, before you was you found joy in the things of God, and because of one disappointment or another, or maybe a loss of job or some form of crisis, have caused you to slow down. And the more you lag behind, your eyes is not really keeping up with the target, which is Jesus. And realize that, like I said, the devil's goal is to make sure your eyes is not on him, and your eyes is on all those other things that's going to keep you distracted. So I'm praying the word of God also says the word of God is the lamp onto our feet and the light onto our path. It's important that you keep prayed up, keep your eyes on Jesus. Looking at humans at times can be disappointing. It can be discouraging. Keep your eyes on him. Keep yourself in the word of God, and be aware of things that would come in your way to make sure, that you get yourself off that route. So at times you might need to speed up and overtake some things that have cut you off. In a place of prayer, sometimes you might need to do a fasting and praying to keep to gear up yourself again, to increase your speed. And so I'm praying for you today as well, that one way or another that you feel like your eyes have come off Jesus one way or another, that you receive the courage, the speed, and the grace to be able to get back and follow him closely. I hope you're blessed by today. Look forward to another session, hopefully soon. Take care.